listening.
Yeah, like all the time I'm listening.
To the station that swings.
This station really swings me.
The swingin'est sounds in music.
Ooh, swingin'est, ringin'est.
It's the station that swings.
Ooh, like this station's really got me in orbit.
CBS presents this program in color.
We interrupt this program. This is an attack warning. Repeat, this is an attack warning.
Yes, it is the swingin'est, ringin'est right here on RadiOblivion 212. Are you ready for some soul, some R&B, and some savage Doo Wop?
Loving man, kiss me and squeeze me tight. Tell
Yes, sensational soul sounds right there. Ronnie Love doing Chills and Fever Friends. If you have never heard Tom Jones's version of that track, make sure you check it out. You can find it on the YouTubes. We start off with some savagery. Johnny Sayles doing Lily May. You know, I worked with a young lady, and her name is Lily. I said, "What's your middle name?" And she told me, I don't remember what it was, but I said, "Have you considered changing it to May? That way, this could be your theme song." And she said, "I'll put some good thought to it." Professor Michael T. here, Radio Oblivion, episode number 212. Thanking you for joining me in my rock and roll fantasy at RadioOblivion.com, RadioBlivion, available wherever finer podcasts are served, except for Spotify. That's right. Hey, thanks for letting me have Turkey Day off here in the States. We celebrated Thanksgiving, and I got to tell you, after about 27 years, maybe 26, of being in charge of carving the turkey, I did my finest work ever this past Thursday. And as they say, you know, practice makes perfect, I guess, you know what I'm talking about? Broadcasting 256 kilobits of stereophonic lifelike. Stereophonic sound, glorious, baby.
21 gigawatts!
What am I doing right now? Whoop. I take 1 week off and I can't remember. What are all these buttons? Oh, here we go.
For good music, this is your swinging station.
All around the world, I'd rather be a fly. Light on my pretty baby and stick with her till she die. With a toothpick in my hand, I dig a 10-foot ditch. Run through the jungle, fight lions with a switch. 'Cause you know I love you, baby. Yes, you know I love you, baby. Well, if I don't love you, baby, grits ain't grocers, eggs ain't poaching. Mona Lisa was a man. All around the world, I got blisters on my feet. Try to find my baby and bring her home with me. You better run into me, baby, and be convinced. If you don't run into me, woman, you ain't got no sense. 'Cause you know I love you, baby. Yeah, you know I love you, baby. Well, if I don't love you, baby, grits ain't grocers, eggs ain't poaching. Mona Lisa was a man. Will forget. Lost all my money, my woman and my pet. Gotta have you, baby. Settle for nothing less. Give up all the good time, girls, and search for happiness. 'Cause you know I love you, baby. Yes, you know I love you, baby. Well, you know I want you, baby. Your smiling face is my heavenly light. Ain't grocers, eggs ain't poaching. Mona Lisa was a man.
The dark land of the jungle is the country of the unknown, of savagery, terror, and peril beyond the imagination of men. Here, in the forbidden tangle of the jungle, a child was found and raised by the great apes. The boy took the name Tarzan and later was educated in civilization. But then Tarzan returned to the deadly land he knew so well, and everywhere in the jungle, from the great falls to the huge mountains to the land of ghost men and the limitless rainforest, the cheetah has grown to know one who is swifter. The lion knows one who is braver, Tarzan. The strength of Tarzan, no man can say. Deep in the jungle, Tarzan continues to enforce his law, the law of right. Tarzan's awesome warning cry is known to every living creature in the jungle. Hearing that cry, the antelope knows he is safe. The lion pauses. The crocodile seeks the safety of the water. The elephant comes to his friend, Tarzan of the Apes.
The other evening, about 6:30, I was driving and jiving with a carload of chicks. I cruised through a light which I thought was green, and a few seconds later I heard a siren.
Well, he's got another ticket. Well, he's got another ticket. Well, he's got so many tickets that he lost his brand new car.
With everything to lose and nothing to gain, I made a left-hand turn from a right-hand lane. I looked through my rearview mirror to see if the coast was clear, and I saw a flashing red light advancing from the rear.
Well, he's got another ticket. Well, he's got another ticket. Well, he's got so many tickets that he lost his brand new car.
I went to court on a ticket for excessive speed, and the honorable judge asked me, "How do you plead?" I pleaded innocent, but I couldn't beat the rap, 'cause they had me caught in a radar trap.
Well, he's got another ticket. Well, he's got another ticket. Well, he's got so many tickets that he lost his brand new car.
One thing that puzzles me from day to day is how robbers and killers sometimes get away. And every time I run a red light or do anything petty, the whole police department is there before Quick gets ready.
Well, he's got another ticket. Well, he's got another ticket. Well, he's got so many tickets that he lost his brand new car.
I was driving down the boulevard late one night on my way back home when I spied this guy on the corner, thumbing all alone. As I passed on by, I heard him holler out, "Hey," he said, "by any chance are you going my way?" I said, "Well, sure, hop on in, buddy, and give me a cigarette." He reached into his pocket, and that was a moment that I regret. He hollered, "Reach for the skies." And I said, "But I don't seem to understand." And then he told me, he said, "Just don't try no monkey business, 'cause I got the stopper in my hand." And then he said, "Now this is a 38 pistol I got here, built on a 45 frame. It shoots a tombstone bullet on a ball and chain." He said, "Now I ain't trying to shake you up, but I just want you to know that if the cops start closing in on me, you the first to go. So just drive on like ain't nothing happening, and when you get to that red light, I want you to fake like you're going to your left and jump back to your right." He hollered, "Reach for the skies." And I said, "But I don't seem to understand." And then he told me, he said, "Just don't try no monkey business, 'cause I got the stopper in my hand." He said, "Now I want you to turn up in the alley and cool it behind the liquor store. And keep a sharp lookout at all times while I slip in through the back door. And keep one foot on the gas and always be on your guard, because when I come running out of there with that money, I want you to mash on it real hard. He said, now don't try to pull no double cross and let me come out and find you gone, because one of these days I'll catch up with you and I'll murder with the heat on. He hollered, reach for the sky. And I said, but I don't seem to understand. And he said, just don't try no monkey business, cause I got the stopper in my hand. Now while I was sitting there trembling, a spotlight hit me in the face. The cops pulled up behind me, said, move up a little bit, my friend, we want to take your place. And then this guy come running out with the money, and he said, oh, there you are. He made a mistake in the dark and run and leaped into the police car. When they put the handcuffs on him, I said his crimes has outgrew him. And they said, we're going to put him so far back in jail this time, they're going to have to pump air to him. They hollered, reach for the skies. And he said, but I don't seem to understand. Both hands up. And they said, just don't try no monkey business, cause we got the stopper in our hands.
That right there, ladies and gentlemen, is one of the best versions of Cops and Robbers. Of course, Bo Diddley is the king of that song, but hey, give it up for Boogaloo and his Gallant crew. Or Gallant? Gallant. I don't know how to pronounce that word. Before that, Big Boy Groves and his orchestra doing Traffic Ticket, and started off with Titus Turner with the legendary Mickey Baker on guitar doing All Around the World here on RadiOblivion on your internet dial, RadioBlivion. And ladies and gentlemen, the professor here has been lying to you. I just flat out told a bald face or bold face, however that saying goes, lie. I led you down the primrose path. I blew smoke up your keister, and I didn't even mean to do it. Last episode, I said that the following episode, this one, would be celebrating 19 years of RadioOblivion, and I got messages on Facebook and other places saying, hey, happy 19th anniversary, and I'm thinking, what, 19? It's been 18. So I don't know. I don't know what happened to my old brain. I am getting old. I have been doing this off and on for 18 years, since 2006. As a matter of fact, November 27th was when the very first crappy episode dropped on the interwebs. And again, there's been long blocks of me being absent, especially when I took off to do radio, and I didn't want, I failed you, friends, but I ain't going nowhere. No how, no way. 18 years of wild sounds and rock and roll, providing better living through discarded music. RadioOblivion on your internet dial.
One bastard moved in my neighborhood. Well, one bastard moved in my neighborhood. But he's big and bad, and I know he ain't no good. He don't wear no hat, don't wear no shoes. He don't wear no hat, don't wear no shoes. He just hang on the corner and sing old country blues. There's one bad start, one bad start. One bad son, 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 one bad son. If you like your baby, you kiss your baby goodbye. If you like your baby, you kiss your baby goodbye. All the girls I love in high school, I love in mine. Love good whiskey, love is the rock and roll. Yeah, they love good whiskey, love is rock and roll. It takes 10 balls to make that movie high. Well, one bad start, 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 one bad start. Well, he stole $10 and he locked that cat in jail. Well, he stole $10 and he locked the cat in jail. Well, he got my baby to come and pay his boss man. He got great big muscles, Lord, it look like a bear. Yes, he got great big muscles, Lord, it look like a bear. When the cat get mad, you know I won't be there. But I'm one big star, 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 one big star.
Well, that girl is my pearl. Don't you dare touch that girl. Oh, don't touch that girl. Yeah, that girl is my pearl. So you rich so much and don't touch that girl. Oh, well, you told me this the night before too, that you and her was true. Now she belongs to me, and I'll fight to the deep blue sea. Now don't you talk too much, but just don't touch. Yes, I don't touch. Don't touch. Don't touch that girl. That girl is my pearl. So don't touch that girl. Well, if you ever that girl. Oh, well, I told you that you was through, but yet you still want to fight, and I don't fight that all night. But don't you talk so much, that girl don't you touch. Oh yeah, don't touch that gal. That gal is my pal. Don't touch that gal. That gal is my pal. So listen, brother, don't talk so much. That gal don't touch. Yeah, don't touch. Don't touch. Yeah, don't touch.
Yes, it's Vincent Price as that tongue-in-cheek terrorist, Dr. Goldfoot.
It's an exact reproduction and programmed for love and destruction. Poof! A wonderful explosion that destroys not only my love bombs, but their victims as well.
His master plan to master the world is seductively simple, but Fabian is one undercover man who doesn't miss a trick.
All the generals have exploded in a plastic fallout. Goldfoot is making plastic bombs disguised as girls. We've got to go to his villa and unmask him.
Wild, wacky fun with Vincent Price as Dr. Goldfoot, giving love a hot lip. There's something going on or coming off every minute.
Limber lips. Mama, you bang it. With a way out here. Mama, you bang it. She's got rings in her nose. Mama, you bang it. And corns all on her toes. Mama, you bang it. She's built like a shed. Mama, you bang it. Red mud in her head. Mama, you bang it. She's a Y2C Lucy. Bang it. With the lips so juicy. She can't speak English. She won't learn how. The only word she knows is my heart belongs to Papa. Ooh, mow, mow. Mama, you bang it. She's got limber lips. Mama, you bang it. With a way out here. Mama, you bang it. She's got rings in her nose. Mama, you bang it. And corns all on her toes.
just 18 years and lose no fear. She's a 2 long spears and matching ears. If a boys hold her, she won't object, cause she's got her teeth wrapped around her neck. She's got gold on her waist, on her finger and feet. Look out if she says you look good enough to eat. She runs like a deer, she swims like a shark. She walks, she rocks like a brother Noah's Ark. Mama, you bangy, bang it. She's got limber lip. Mama, you bangy, bang it. With a way out here. Mama, you bangy, bang it. She's got rings in her nose. Mama, you bangy, bang it. And corns all on her toes. Mama, you bangy, bang it. She's built like a shed. Mama, you bangy, bang it. Red mud in her head. Mama, you bangy, bang it. She's a Watusi Lucy. Mama, you bangy, bang it. With the lips so juicy.
Yeah, the Four Sounds doing Mama You Bangy Bangy before that. Andre Williams with Don't Touch, and started off with the Honeybears doing One Bad Stud here on your Friday Free-for-All Fracassees Bring a Friend edition of your favorite podcast, Radio Oblivion, on your internet dial, RadioBlivion.
This is Mark, very odd.
Yeah, odd news taking us up to British Columbia, where a deer is running around with some fancy attire.
A wildlife sighting in northern BC is raising questions over how a deer ended up in a high-visibility safety jacket. This deer was easy to spot on the side of the road in McBride, a village about 200 kilometers east of Prince George. A local reporter was driving through town Sunday when she saw this bizarre sight and snapped a couple of photos. Conservation officers are now working to find the deer and remove the jacket because it puts the animal's safety at risk.
Well, you know, it doesn't put the animal's safety at risk. I think it's a brilliant idea to have any of y'all that live where there are deer, you know, it's a brilliant idea for them to be running around with those big, bright yellow vests on. Because deer, one of the most beautiful animals in the Americas, at least here in North America, or at least in the United States, happen to be the dumbest animal that probably has ever lived. Yeah, my wife has a cousin who was parked or at a stop sign, stopped completely, and a deer ran into her car. She didn't run into the deer ran into her. But anyway, fun things go on up there in Canada. Remember this oldie but goodie from earlier in the year?
Folks, don't be pooping on the beach.
Yeah, when the governor or the mayor or somebody had to tell people not to poop on the beach.
Odd. This is Mark, very odd.
Yeah, odd news indeed, right here on Radio Oblivion. Thank you for joining me in my rock and roll fantasy, baby. Bring a friend, and they could be a member of the Bomb Squad.
I was born in Jamaica, raised up in Japan. Yes, born in Jamaica, raised up in Japan. I'm the atomic baby that's been raising all the sand. I've got a high potential and a low resistance point. Yes, high potential, low resistance point. Better handle me with care, or baby I'll blow up the joint. I can heat your room, light your light. If I start your motor, it'll run all night. Atomic baby, atomic baby, atomic baby. Better handle me with care. Baby, watch me closely, don't let me cross the line. Yes, watch me closely, don't let me cross the line. I've got a chain reaction that could set this world on fire. Build them small, build them large, but they can't build a motor that'll stand my charge. Atomic baby, atomic baby. I'm the
rock and roll music is basically gospel or rhythm and blues.
Well, I'm leaving here, mama, 'cause I'm fed up with the things that you do. Oh, I'm leaving here, mama, 'cause I'm fed up with the things that you do. Well, I'm tired of laying at home, wondering where in the world, child, is you. Well, you treat me like a hound dog, but a hound will take it just so long. Well, you treat me like a hound dog, but a hound will take it just so long. So when you come home from your creep, you gon' find this old hound dog is gone. Well, I'm going, 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 gone. Oh, I'm going, 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 gone. I can't live here with no woman who's gonna always treat her daddy wrong. Well, you always talking about your friends who will lend a helping hand. Yes, you always talking about your friends who will lend a helping hand. The only reason I ain't met 'em, 'cause every last one of them is a man. Well, you lied and wrote your mama, said, Mama, my troubles have began. Well, you lied and wrote your mama, said, Mama, my troubles have began. The only thing that's troubling you, you can't see enough of your other man. That's why I'm going, 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 gone. Going, 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 going. Well, I'm going, 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 gone. Going, 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 going. I can't live here with no woman who's gonna always treat her daddy wrong. Well, I'm going, 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 gone. Oh, I'm going, 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 gone.
Yeah, that one put the wild in Wild Sounds and Rock and Roll. The Jewels doing Going, Going, Gone. And before that, Linda Hayes doing Atomic Baby right here at the end of Radio Oblivion 212 with me, Professor Michael T. I am on holiday schedule, just a reminder, so shows could be spotty all the way through the new year. Keep that in mind. Got a new out-of-print record ready to go on the Patreon page. It may be there by now. If not, it will be there momentarily. Just hang around. It'll show up. I've been ripping vinyl, and I got to get back on posting those for you patrons over there. Become a Patreon member at patreon.com/Radio Oblivion, RadioBlivion. You can get Radio Oblivion swag at the merch booth, radiooblivion.myspreadshop.com. Right now is a perfect time to get yourself a Radio Oblivion hoodie. They keep you warm and show off to everybody that you are a member of the Bomb Squad. If you like this show in particular, because this is, if I do say so myself, friends, this is a banger of a weekend soundtrack. All wild soul, rhythm and blues, doo wop. Sure to kick any shindig into high gear. You want to buy me a coffee or beer or some street tacos or some sushi, get on over to buymeacoffee.com/Professor Michael T. Got lots more fantastic playlists lined up for you, the discerning individual. You just gotta wait for it. Maybe next week, maybe the week after. I don't know. Holiday schedule is unpredictable. You know what I mean?
What is it?
It's time for you to go home, that's what it is.
Yeah, it's time for me to hop on that elevator and take the lift from here in the center of the universe, center of the known universe, the center of the planet Earth is what I'm trying to say. All the way up to the surface and get working on some more wild and primitive sounds for you ladies and gentlemen. So you do whatever you want. But in the meantime, blow your radio up, baby! RadiOblivion is lovingly produced with you, the discerning individual, in mind. Presented in 256 kilobits per second of ear-splitting, lifelike stereophonic sound. Hey, why not make your DJ's day? Leave a 5-star review in your favorite podcast app and let the world know you're part of the Bomb Squad. And remember, stay sick, turn blue, do the hammerlock, and for heaven's sake, be a caveman. We'll catch you next time right here on RadioOblivion.
No, this is not my style of music, I'm sorry to say.